Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fate New Dawn, the new game we are playing here. I have some wonderful people here with me tonight. We have the regulars. We have Mel and
Sorry, I was muted. That's it.
hello, Mel.
Me.
We have Chess.
Oh,
We have Matt,
howdy.
and then some new people to the not to the streams here, but to tabletop RPGs here. We have Emily
Hello.
and Ivy.
Greetings.
We also have Jordan, who is unfortunately not able to make it tonight. He will be back, or back? He'll be here for the next session next month. Unfortunately, work things ended up getting screwy this month. Before we begin proper, I just want to put the announcement out there that while this game is active over the next year, we will have 3 shirts and then maybe other things available in ties to this game. We'll see how things go. We have one of all the command seals, one of the logo, and I won the Grey Grail War, and all I got was this shirt, which I think is a really fun one. I'm hoping to get all of these before I get rid of them. With that, we can watch our fancy new opening. After 10 long years, the Grail is finally calling.
Calling upon the pure path to the origin.
The 4 elements open the gate, and this sacrifice connects me to you.
Our 2 souls become one, sharing the same fate.
You shall be my soul, and I shall be your body.
My oath,
To be all the good in the world.
be all the evil in the world.
To face my true self within this manor.
You who hears the Grail's call.
Come forth from the heavens and hells of all worlds.
Complete this pact with your true name.
By your oath, we are one.
And so it begins.
Depends on the day.
All right. So let us listen to this little audio recording.
This
Good morning, Calgary. It's Tuesday, October 15th, and for those just joining us, we've had some weird calls all night. Now, I'm not one for rumors, you know that. You can always come to Joshua for only the facts, and maybe a little opinion here and there. But I have to check this out. Remember that big thing a few years back with the monuments popping up? Really took over Twitter for a while. Well, apparently, the entirety of Nose Hill Park, all 11 square kilometers, has suddenly become a deep forest. Just popped up overnight. Maybe another publicity stunt? I don't know. I'll be checking this out here soon once I'm off shift. So look forward to the details tomorrow. Now, let's get back to the music.
this message will self-destruct in 5.
Nope, no
Man, I thought that
self-destruct.
was part of it. What the fuck? I was like, you got mad on it? What the heck? Awesome. No.
No,
It's
no
just
Matt
a little
actually.
shitter.
You know, a little shitty.
No, not a little shitty little shitter. How dare you? You're fine,
So,
Matt.
Early morning. Ivy, you offered to go first. Where do we find your character, and if you wouldn't mind describing them for us?
Oh, jeez. Like where specifically, or just where in any of his zones?
Yeah,
or-
where any zones, any place. Like, it's early morning. Your master has basically told you that while they're off doing some business that they need to handle by themselves, you basically have free reign to begin the war how you see fit, whether it's finding another participant and just attacking them, though generally you know from what the Grail has granted you that the fighting is generally supposed to be kept at night to keep the war secret. And it is early morning. Sun is already sun is rising. So yeah, wherever you wish to be.
Gonna go check out Chinatown.
Chinatown. Very good. Very good. Ooh, that is very tiny on this map. Dropped you in Chinatown.
Great.
So what do you look like? Make the token bigger. Maybe it'd actually be better to put you over here. There we go.
Not sure how a describe looks, but guess rather short with darker colored skin. Got big bushy eyebrows. A cool dragon pauldron, just the one.
Mm-hmm.
And a cute little bow. And yeah, wear a short stack. Very important.
How tall would you say exact, if you could?
Jeez.
Like 4 feet? 5?
5'3".
5'3", okay. All right. So, it is early morning in Chinatown. Shops are beginning to open. You're on the cusp of downtown, so you can see from your vantage point a plethora of drivers making it into downtown work. You can smell the wonderful baked goods, which there are plenty in Chinatown, Calgary. What is it that you would like to start doing?
Guess just kind of explore around, take in the scenery.
Okay.
Feel some nostalgia if possible.
Okay. I want you to roll me a notice. Difficulty 2.
Fuck.
I don't think you need to worry about using a fate point to bump that up by 2. You have failed it. So the cost to this failure action is that it takes you a bit longer, and you're then thrown on edge when you see a man very out of place just suddenly in front of you. He is wearing white and black, has a dark mustache and shaggy black hair, and just eyes you up. I guess I get to reveal it. He just says to you, "Hello, Lancer Servant. It is great to make your acquaintance this morning.
Yes, it is.
You may call me Ruler."
Okay.
And now we're going to shift over to somebody else. Nice. Okay, Chess. How are you doing this morning?
How dare you? I was gonna offer to go next because you mentioned baked goods.
Uh-huh.
But then you just forced me. Now I don't wanna.
Well, too bad.
Too bad, yeah.
What are you doing on a Tuesday morning?
Well, I got a job to do. So Forrest is at Le Maison de Plague, which is his cafe. that him and his wife run. So he's probably in the back getting all finishing getting the stuff ready for the day.
Okay, give me a description of what Forrest looks like.
Forrest is a very old man. He also has like kind of darker skin, but it's more like tan skin. Gray hair and kind of short gray hair and a gray beard. He's wearing a pink Hawaiian shirt with flamingos on it. And a white fedora that he has sunglasses resting on top of. He looks like this weird cross between like a man on vacation and also your grandpa trying way too hard to be cool.
Okay. I want you also to roll me a notice check. Difficulty 2.
How the fuck do I do that?
Open your sheet and just hit the button beside notice. If you don't, then you're rolling straight. Good. You tie. So you succeed at a minor cost. The minor cost here is much like with Lancer having been startled. There is suddenly a man that you didn't hear come in standing in the kitchen. Kitchen? Yes, kitchen with you. And the minor cost is you look back and the doors have been either locked or closed shut.
Sir, we are not open yet, and you cannot be back here.
Oh, I understand. And I won't be here for very long, Master. You may summon your servant. I imagine they are here with us.
He kind of sighs. Alright. You may come out now.
I'm not gonna whistle. Kidding. What's up? Oh, I'm tiny.
The map is very big.
I just thought it was cute.
This man, ruler, will look to you. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, assassin.
I'll give a little wave.
There has been a bit of an incident. And we'll transfer over again to Emily. Where are...
I
Oh,
probably would be at home. You said early morning?
yeah, early morning.
Oh yeah, I'd be getting my coffee ready in the morning.
Okay. Would you mind describing your character as well
Yeah,
as your character's name?
Yeah, Rebecca, 5'8", black hair, blue eyes, wears glasses, often seen wearing fun sweaters.
Okay. And I'm very sorry. I was too excited to continue. Mel, could you please describe Assassin?
Damn it. I just messaged Chess that I got away scot-free. I didn't have to do it. Sure. So he stands around 4'10". He's got a fluffy hood pulled up over his head that covers black hair with multiple white streaks. And that's pulled into a low side braid. Hooked at the end of the braid is a metal triangle that faces downwards. Peeking through the top of the hood are two large pointed ears. He wears mostly black clothing with blue accents, sleeveless. You can see tattoos across his arms, and there's a old bushy tail swinging between his legs.
Okay.
You're a cat boy.
Catboy.
Cat
Yeah,
boy.
and big yellow eyes. Yes.
We will now cut back to the Morgan estate. While you're preparing your coffee, would you please give me a notice?
Oof.
Ooh, -1.
Very
I haven't
intent
had my
on that
coffee yet.
coffee.
Yeah, fair enough. Don't even talk to me. Don't even make me notice things until I've had my coffee. All right. So, that is a failure. There is suddenly a man standing beside you, and it is enough to make you drop the coffee pot. To which he says, my apologies for that, young master. You can already...
Saber?
Hmm?
She's just like yelling out for Saber. She's just
Oh,
like, what?
yeah, fair enough.
Who the hell is this?
Okay, Saber. Matt, would you please introduce your character?
Okay, need to unmute first. So Saber is a kind of, I don't know, tallish gentleman, a black bandana covering the top half of his head, black ponytail, basically wearing all black. Thigh-high boots.
Okay.
Kind of darker skin.
All right. So for clarity for everybody here, all of these conversations with Ruler are happening at different times this morning, but for ease of introducing everyone, he is going to relay the terrible news to you guys, and you can ask questions or converse as necessary to make this feel as natural as possible.
You called, senorita?
The man in front of you, Rebecca, acknowledges, "It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, servant of Saber."
Servant of Saber.
Well, Saber servant. Saber class servant. I am Ruler. One who, and this is now being conversed to everyone as he introduces himself, one who has recently been summoned by the Grail, as there has been a incident. The overseer from the Holy Church, Father Francis, has been murdered. And as such, I have been summoned to mediate the Grey Grail War this time around. I have reason to believe that Father's untimely passing has been at the hand of one of the 7 masters of this war. For all I know, it could be the one in front of me. I was not given this information, just that I need to watch out and find them. For killing the overseer is definitely against the rules of the war. Do you have any questions so far?
If your master was killed, how are you still here?
My master is the Grail. The Grail itself. I was only summoned by it after the fact.
Bummer. Bummer that the father's dead.
Indeed. You'll be sorely missed, and so far I have put up some wards around the church so as not to be disturbed during this next little while. After, of course, cleaning up the mess. I found him hanging from the rafters, clutching at his neck by a noose of some sort of wire rope. And behind him, in blood, painted the words, "This unholy war will end."
Ominous.
I come forward with this
Oh, gosh.
knowledge. I come forward with this knowledge to allow you to know that things may not be as smooth as hoped, and to watch out for any of the other masters in case they are the ones breaking the rules and committing unnecessary murder.
We should be watching out for the other masters anyway.
True.
So what should we do if, find this master?
If
'Cause,
you
go on.
if you discover who it is that has committed this murder and has broken the rules, all you need to do is inform me, and by the power granted to me by the Grail, I can expunge them from this war permanently.
Sponge. Oh, such a good word. Sorry.
And while, yes, you should normally be looking out for the masters anyway, the Grey Grail War so far has been very civil between the masters, and this does not bode well for future actions. Well-
It wasn't, Master.
I have reason to believe it was.
Like?
I have the ability to sense servants around, much as you do, and I felt no trace of any at the time.
Hey,
Wait, do servants leave behind, servant dust?
no, you're not understanding my question. What if it was just a person? Civilian?
If it was just a person, then the fact that they know of this war in the beginning is troublesome.
You don't think that anybody takes gripe with the church?
Fair enough.
Well, you're just making broad assumptions.
I will take that into consideration. Shifting back to your conversation, Lancer. Servants leave a magical presence around shortly for a while after they leave a place. And as a being summoned by the Grail itself, I am capable of sensing it a little longer than most are able to.
Okay. Sure, that's fine. Why not?
It's like when you have a magical fart and it lingers. You know?
You guys are all the servants are extremely large concentrations of magical energy, magecraft, mana. That's the word I was looking for. Extremely large concentrations of magic. Can leave behind an imprint for a short while. Does anyone else have any specific questions for Ruler?
I do.
Okay.
How are you gonna validate that the person we find is actually the killer? Is there what level of proof do we need to find?
Good question.
What do we even start looking for?
Have any clues? Other than the corpse and the blood painting.
Any other general evidence of motive? What's the word? Premeditated intent, The fact that the wire rope was left behind, it was not a magical construct, but a weapon that they must wield itself. So that would be a very strong set of evidence.
I mean, like, when we bring the murderer to, how are you going to validate that they are in fact the murderer and not like some victim of a witch hunt?
He or she or they will be put on trial. As ruler, it is my job to determine guilt in this
Right, I'm just
situation.
gonna point to the first person to see on the street. That one. They did it.
No, it's not good to point fingers.
Actual question. Sorry. Hold my hand up.
Yes.
Me. Yeah. Do you have a piece of it?
Excuse me?
Am I speaking a different fucking language? Do you have a piece of it?
A piece of the wire.
Yes. Aye. Gimme.
Let me see. I feel like that should
Ad
be.
that scared the shit out of me.
I'll eventually figure out how to control those ads better.
No, it's fine. That was it's just startling.
Gotta
Normally
get
I don't
your
have
ads
the
on
stream
leash,
open,
Michael.
so
I would like a roll of some kind, though I'm not sure what skill would be best in this situation.
alright.
Just looking at the list. I assume rapport. Rapport is
I
the
don't have any of
convincing.
that.
Which will go up against their will. I mean, you can
Well,
still
that's,
roll. You can
you
still
know.
roll. You can roll. Whoa.
can.
Win. Keep those doggy win.
And then if that's just a straight roll, then I would click the regular 4DF, right?
Yep. And I will roll ruler's will against it, so you know what you're going up against.
I mean, can I make an argument first?
Sure, go for it.
Right. If I don't know what it looks like, if I can't smell it, if I can't look at it, if I can't hold it, how am I gonna find out what it is? Where it's from? Who had it? Either that, you can tell me where it is, I'll just go look at it myself.
That won't be contested then. You made a pretty good argument, so I'm just going to say a difficulty 2.
Right. Yeah, what the fuck is it? I have no modifier. Oh, I see. I understand why this is difficult now. And modifier 0. 0. Cool.
0. Would you like to spend a fate point to bump that up by 2 to tie the difficulty?
How do I mark down my sheet? Sure, do it for fun. Why not?
Okay, so at a 2, very well. If you come to the church this morning, I can provide to you a sample of the rope.
Alright.
And that will be at the Knox United Church.
How,
Which is
how do I mark it on my
here.
sheet, though?
That you used a fate point?
Do I just, where it says 3, do I just put 2?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Should also be opening all your sheets so I can make sure I have all of your aspects in line for when I need to do compels or the such.
Just saw everybody's everything.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I didn't see anything.
No, I'm going through it pretty quick here. Is that everyone? No, one more. There we go. All right. If that is all, you can find me at the church at any time. Good luck in this Grail War. So I'll mark ruler as being at the church. For sake of the fact that this game has a hard out at 10:30, and the fact that we are only going to be playing so many sessions, the way I'm going to format this is that everyone has a scene or scene/action they can do for the morning of the day, the afternoon of the day, and then there's probably going to be a battle of some sort at night, which is the designated time for battles. You've been given some form of direction on figure out who murdered the priest. Otherwise, you want to be getting some sort of advantage, either in the form of information on the enemies or items for yourself, preparations in the locations. So any type of create an advantage would be useful, whatever you think may come in handy, as well as go to any of the locations marked on the map where you may run into other servants or masters. Yeah. So it is the morning. Who would like to go first?
Pick someone, Michael.
Pick someone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there are 5 of you here. Right? I can count.
Yeah. If it's 6 if you count you.
Yeah. I'm not going to take a turn because that'd be weird. I'm just going to roll a d6. Going down in Discord order. Three. Hey, Mel.
What?
You're first.
I'm not third.
Well, not including myself, who's at the top.
Matt's third.
Yep.
Yeah, that checks out.
What?
Because it goes Chess, Emily, Matt, me, Ivy.
Huh. On mine, it's you.
Whoa.
Well, ow.
Oh, maybe because I have OBS open, so your name is actually just M.
Me and Matt both also have almost the same icon.
Mine is the capital M.
True, mine is the lowercase.
Here, I'll show you what you look like on my screen so you don't think I'm just like pulling this out of my butt.
I don't think you're doing that. I'm just letting you know that on everybody else's screen, it's not me. I mean, I could go first if you want.
I mean, if it's proper for everyone else that it's Matt, then Matt can go first.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, what the hell? Because, I mean, it goes M-A, and I'm M-E.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I guess it's because in mine it's M. That it's like, yeah, M. comes
Well,
first.
then why is my name not in M dot?
I can't begin to tell you. It's very random.
It's
First.
not random. It's
Think
if your
it's if-
username is the same as your display name, then it will truncate it.
Oh. But
That makes
only when
sense.
OBS is open.
Yes.
Let me change that real quick. Hold on. So it doesn't happen again. What? Why are you laughing? I'm trying
No,
to be
it's just
helpful.
no.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
that's totally fair. It's just it comes off as well. I'm gonna change that so I'm not third.
No, I'm trying to change it so that it doesn't fuck you up in the future.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm gonna fight you today on this
Well,
day.
I could make this easy because I'm just basically going to be going wherever Rebecca is.
Okay. Then we'll shift it over to Rebecca.
There you go. Fixed.
Nice.
I didn't know that. That's good information.
Yeah, this happened, and I was gonna ask someone one day, why is everybody changing their names to first letter and then a bunch of dots? Then I found out it was just OBS.
I think we actually
Dreamer
had
mode.
that discussion some months ago.
So Rebecca, where do you go this fine morning?
So we don't have a lot of information to go on.
Not quite yet, no. if you want to be vague and be like, I want to contact people to find out who in the area might be using that kind of weapon. Could also not care at all and be like, I'm going to go about my day as I normally would.
You know what? That sounds on brand for Rebecca.
So what does
We're gonna
Rebecca...
go out and experience life, and the Grail War will come to us.
Honestly, that's pretty valid. So where would you like to go to experience life?
Well, I dropped my coffee, so we need to go somewhere that has coffee.
Gasp. Sorry.
Oh,
Tim
man.
Hortons.
If only there wasn't a person with a cafe.
He's a person with a cafe.
Do you go to La Maison de Plage? Is it plage or plage?
I think it's. Oh, I don't remember. I think it's.
Plage sounds more correct.
Yeah, plage sounds more French.
Yeah. No, the phone de plug.
Okay.
It
Ah.
sounds fancy, so if I would know about it, I would definitely go there.
It is quite fancy. And it is located here. So, for your morning, you head over. You get... How do you get there? Do you drive yourself?
I need to recall if I can drive. I can't drive, so no, I don't drive myself.
You are driven there then?
Yes.
Okay. Assassin and Saber, what is your notice skill at?
What notice?
Okay.
Average.
So you have a +1. Matt or Saber has none.
Nope.
Okay. Then I'm going to say that without having to roll for it, as you two approach, Assassin, you are first to feel a servant nearby.
Okay.
And for Forrest, as you're going about your morning, do you have regulars that come every day?
Assume so.
Okay. As you are serving one of your regulars at their table, you hear the door chime as it opens. Just a nice little da-dink.
Dink.
Da-dink. Da-dink. Da-ding. You know, da-ding. In walks a... Does Rebecca look upper class?
Probably a little bit. Like, I don't think she goes out of her way to look it, but like if you pay attention, like she's definitely wearing some like nicer clothes.
Okay. Well, for this is a fun one. Let's have you roll a notice again there, Forrest.
Sure.
Just see how well you notice. There's no active opposition on this one, or passive opposition either. 1. Okay, so
All these rolls have been great so far.
Doing good.
then
Two to that too.
really,
Yeah.
Mel, what was the thing that you clicked on so that we could see your dice rolls there?
What do you mean?
You said that there was skill plus modifier.
Yeah.
Try that there, Forrest. I want to see if we can see your the dice pop up then.
Oh, the thing I clicked there was the 4DF plus.
Oh, the 40F plus.
So it says roll 4DF and then roll 4. This is what I was
Oh.
asking at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the skill roll ones, like you can mouse over to see what was rolled. That it has the cool little
Oh,
box
okay.
thing.
Oh yeah. it
Well,
does.
there we go. Yeah. So plus 0, minus. Okay. That's what I was curious about. Because in the future, when you're rolling, if you roll 3 minuses, that's a good time to use a fate point to re-roll your roll.
Okay.
That's just what I was hoping to see, is if you had a bunch of minuses, which you did. But yeah.
Okay.
So you don't really notice. You know that you've never seen this woman enter your cafe before, but you don't really notice that she has kind of a more higher class aura about her.
Okay. And I assume Saber is invisible.
Spirit form.
Sphere form.
Yeah,
don't
I
see them?
assumed I was in that form.
Okay. Just making sure.
I mean,
Because
this
my
is your
next que-
this is your chance to say actually you're in like physical form with some pretty fancy clothes on.
Yeah, my next question, if you were in physical form, my next question was, are you wearing the mask? So with them coming in, he'll kind of, bonjour, one moment, I will be with you in a second. And he kind of goes about his business for a second, and then walks over. Yes, hello. Welcome to La Maison de Plage. What can I do for you?
I'm in desperate need of some coffee. What do you recommend?
What do I recommend? Michael,
Mm-hmm.
can I do my thing?
Also like to do a
Sure.
thing.
Yeah.
But they should go first.
Let me first pull up, grab myself
You
yours.
know what thing I want to do, right?
Yeah, I'm just double checking
Yeah.
it.
Let him cook.
Okay. In this case, it's going to be an active opposition. Your empathy roll versus Rebecca's will.
Okay. Empathy. Fucking let me roll it, please.
Stuck forever.
Ooh. One shift. This will not do any mental stress to you, Rebecca. This is not an attack. So, would you please describe the stunt you are using, Forrest?
Oh,
It's magic.
No.
You know.
No, they will not.
yeah. The choices. Secret. Sorry, I'm reading it.
Yep. This is our first time playing, so there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve.
Use successfully use empathy to read a person's. If the person's aspects are secret, the aspects the GM reveals must be those that are the most important to the person. They instruct her otherwise. If the person's aspects are not secret, might choose which to attach each of your free. Okay. So I guess I'm using Heart Secret. Is what it's called. And it lets me sorry. It's hard to read because it's in a tiny box, and when I scroll, it scrolls past the part I want to see.
I put it in something else. Just copy and paste it into like your.
You can
your
also-
chart that you have.
You can
I
also,
can also enlarge the box.
yeah, you can enlarge the
I
box.
just learned that.
It will go tiny every time you close your sheet.
Okay. So the GM reveals if the person's aspects are a secret, the GM reveals the aspects the GM reveals must be the ones of utmost importance to the person unless I explicitly instruct her otherwise. That's what it says.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that one was they gendered all of the GM stuff to she her in that list for some reason. You learn it looks like you're going to learn the current aspect that is utmost importance to Rebecca. Rebecca, which of your aspects do you think is currently the most important to you?
Oof.
Wait, I can instruct otherwise, right?
Yeah,
It does say that.
but
was
that's if their
kind of-
aspects are not secret and you do not currently know their aspects.
Yeah. Oh, is that if they're not secret? Wait. If the person's aspects are secret, then
The aspects,
the
the-
reveal must be of utmost importance unless I explicitly instruct otherwise.
Oh, interesting.
I was kind of just I was mostly using it to for what I said he kind of uses it for in
Mhm.
every day, where he uses it to give people like exactly
What they want.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that is, we're going to tie that into the ability with it of learning an aspect, since
Okay.
an important part of the game is learning your enemy or partner's aspects.
Okay.
So in this moment, sorry to jump back to that, Rebecca, which do you think is the most important right now?
Probably either the first or the last one. And they're
Okay.
kind of related.
Yeah. I like the last one for this, since you've decided I'm going to go out. So you can mark down for us that you know the aspect from Rebecca, no more strings attached.
Okay. How do I?
You're just going to have to make a note somewhere.
Okay. 1 second.
You can put it in our DMs for now if you want.
I'm opening a notepad for it.
Okay.
Can you repeat it, please?
Yep. No more strings attached.
Okay.
So the current feeling you get from Rebecca is that of that sense of freedom, and being able to go wherever they want.
I believe I have the perfect brew for you. One moment.
I don't know coffee. What coffee do you bring her?
I also don't know coffee.
I also don't know coffee.
Oh my god. Okay, let me help. Alright. So are you looking for something sweet, bitter, gentle, floral? There's lots of options. Strong?
Probably strong and sweet.
Strong and sweet. Then I would recommend some kind of espresso with either a flavor shot or cream.
Yeah.
Cream and sugar. Probably medium roast to dark roast. Medium to dark, not breakfast. That's too light. Yeah, just bring her a dark roast with a flavor shot
Sure.
and some warm milk. You know, cream it down.
He kind of makes that, and then he walks it back over. Here you go, miss. I think you will find it exactly to your liking.
Thank you very much.
And as you drink it, Rebecca, it is almost like they read your mind. You didn't even know exactly what you wanted. But this is just perfect.
Oh, this is a good time for me to point out, because I forgot to do it when I was describing. Forest's eyes are 2 different colors.
What are the colors?
One is a dark blue. It's the one on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side is a light blue.
Okay.
So the master with the Catboy has Heliochroma.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, apropos.
I would love to say this happened on purpose. It did not.
That was an accident.
And Assassin, you said there was something you wanted to do as well.
Yeah, there is. It's very important that it happens in this moment, unfortunately.
Okay.
I guess I ask. It could be everybody, anybody. I don't really care, but actually, I don't even think I would have to ask anybody to roll anything. Forrest.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel some pressure against your leg.
Okay.
Hmm.
He kind of.
It's a light pressure, but it is there. Do you look down? That's I just want.
Yeah, he'll look down.
There's a cat sitting at your feet, rubbing against your
Meow.
leg.
Yes, 1 moment. He will go to the back area. He'll
But you don't even have to do that.
Oh,
You
okay.
know just by looking at it. You're making eye contact with something. I don't know how to explain this, Michael. Help. I'm standing in front of you.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought maybe you were like trying to get his attention or something.
He is. Yes. But he's standing in front of you. He's really. When you look down, you just start screaming at you.
Okay.
You know? And looking at Rebecca.
Is this a visible cat?
Yes.
Awesome. I didn't know this was a cat cafe.
They are recent additions. They just kind of showed up one day. Would they have like a name that Forrest would call the cat?
Yeah. I have a couple. I'll let you pick
That's
your
good.
favorite.
Okay.
Just a second. I'm gonna mute because I'm gonna type and it's loud.
Bum 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 bum.
Can I see this for your patience?
I'm gonna go with the first. I'll go with the second one. I like the second one. We are calling them Tybalt. He will pick the cat up.
I think at
Cat is lifted.
this point, Saber, enough time has passed. You also now can sense another servant nearby.
Well, I guess since I'm in spirit form, I kind of whisper to Rebecca, it's like, careful. I sense another one nearby.
Rebecca just kind of sighs. I was hoping to have my coffee in peace.
There's never any peace in these wars.
Thought you were gonna say woods for some reason. I was. There's never any peace in these woods. Oh.
Well, please enjoy your coffee, miss.
Coffees. There's two.
I said coffee.
Oh, I heard coffees. My bad. Continue.
And if you wish, all the pastries are baked fresh daily by me. They are quite delicious.
Sounds biased.
You have have to love your craft if people are going to buy it. Yes.
Lancer's not here.
Or are they?
Or are they? I think that was a decent scene. You both, or at least Rebecca, you now have the sense that there's probably a master here somewhere. Let's cut over to Lancer. Lancer, with your orders of do as you see fit, and one of the masters murdered someone. What do you do for your morning?
How close is this cafe?
It's a couple blocks down. Chinatown is on the north side of the
Okay, so
downtown.
Okay, so it's the thing right below. Okay.
Yeah, so that's like each of these like little blocks is like a major block of Calgary. So they're on the more southern side of downtown.
Would like Lancer be able to like sense any servant juice in the air?
Now that you're actively looking, let me get... There's an investigate skill, isn't there?
Probably.
I wish the cheat sheet had like the whole list of skills that aren't being used. That'd be too useful.
Yeah, there's investigate.
Okay, roll me an investigate. Difficulty, oh, well. I was going to say 3, difficulty 3. Do you want to invoke an aspect to bump that up 2? Let me double check your aspects. So many things open now. There we go. Following orders, your 4th aspect would work.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Okay. None of the other players know this, but for the sake of the stream and game, we will state that this aspect is I will lead Alton Anderson to greatness. So that bumps up by 2. You get a success. Mark down 1 fate point.
A fate point spent?
Yeah, 1 fate point spent. Okay. So you are at 2 out of 3 for now. I'm trying to think if there might actually be other servants aside from these ones in the area. I don't think in the morning. So as you're investigating around downtown, you do sense 2 servants as you get close to the southern side near La Maison de Plage.
Just kind of want to find some tall building and just observe.
Okay. What are you trying to get from observing?
Intel.
Okay.
Just no idea. Try to figure out who is like.
Which one is probably the masters?
Yeah.
Then I'll take another investigate from you. Could Forrest and Rebecca roll something if you're trying to hide your presence as a master? Probably a stealth or... maybe a will to hide your magical presence. Yeah.
Cool.
0. Well, Rebecca, you definitely succeeded on that. Forrest?
Open for that minus.
Chess is muted. I'm just...
Chess. I can roll 4 of them.
No, you can't. I'm rolling will.
Stealth or will, whichever you prefer.
I'll take the one that I actually have.
Fair.
1. Unfortunately, Lancer, as you're looking about, there are so many people downtown in the morning right now that you aren't quite able to sense where the presence is coming from, though you do feel like you're in the correct area at least.
Okay. Just gonna camp out, stake out, whatever.
Okay.
Chill.
We technically did Rebecca and Saber's scene, so now we can jump over to Forest and Assassin.
Valid.
I think after that encounter, Forrest pegs his wife in to work the floor.
Who's your wife?
Oh yeah, his wife. I didn't really make a design for her or anything.
No, that's fair.
But she's also an older lady.
Does she also wear a Hawaiian shirt?
No, I feel like he can't get her to do that. He has probably tried though.
She has too much fashion sense for that shit.
He's probably been like, but honey, it's a uniform.
Do you guys live in downtown Calgary? Like, do you have an apartment, or do you live above your cafe?
Above the cafe would be cute.
Ideal.
It might still be an apartment because
Yeah, I mean, downtown Calgary definitely has mixed uses.
yeah, there are restaurants below apartments.
Yeah. So it's one of those situations. So your wife living in downtown Calgary is like, I am too fashion forward in this place to wear one of those shirts.
Yeah, her name is Iona. And yeah, she'll take over the floor for Forrest as he goes to the back with the cat.
Cat is peeking over his shoulder.
And then once they're in the back. Okay. So you are saying that is one of the masters?
Are you how I need to know how you're holding the cat because it'll be funny in my brain.
I think he's doing the thing where you hold them by the armpits.
Like at arm's length.
And butt dangling.
At arm's length, butt dangling.
Okay. When he blinks, there's a really heavy weight in his arms.
No! You have to warn me, my back.
Out of your back strong. Getting pangs.
It's a little early.
Not early. Like during the day.
Well, yes, we're not allowed to do anything about it. Yes?
You're in a fucking cafe.
Well, yeah, but it is a big city. I did not say
Right?
come to me like this.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Do you think they are onto us?
I mean, I would fucking. Wasn't they?
Sorry?
if I can sense it, then I'm sure someone else can.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. I
mean-
hope they have.
Go ahead.
I hope they have the sense to not start any problems.
Alright. I mean, I have to go down to the church anyway. I can drag him out.
Do you wish to go there by yourself?
I mean, I did. Now I'm a little worried. You know what I mean?
When Iona can watch the cafe and we can go.
Right.
I can just say that it is a grocer.
Right. Right. It's fucking golden.
Okay.
Before you guys leave, Rebecca, I am going to compel one of your aspects. You will gain a fate token, or yeah, 1 fate point. And I'm compelling the aspect rule 1, don't get caught. You have the sudden sense that someone is onto after being warned that there is a master nearby, and you feel like you need to get out now before it's too late.
Well, I'm gonna drink my coffee. Get the heck out.
Okay.
Chug, chug, chug.
Wham it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Slam it.
Slam that coffee. Man, it's so good, but
It
boy,
was so good.
I'm out.
You pay for it?
I do pay for it. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you leave a
not
tip?
Hooligan. Ooh.
Of
Yes,
course
you
I
leave a
tip.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What a good girl.
Is Rebecca the kind of person that doesn't understand like tipping entirely and accidentally gives too much? Not that that's a thing that I think can happen, but it's my dad accidentally tipped a pizza driver $100 once
Holy shit.
because he hit
Never
too
will
many
fight that
zeros.
far.
Honestly, I think they deserved it, but it's also one of those things where it's like, oh, whoops.
They might have deserved it, but his bank account didn't.
Yeah.
Oh no.
My mom was not happy.
I feel like Rebecca probably has done that at some point. It's just a question of whether or not she got caught doing it. Someone's like, you tipped way too much.
Fair.
'Cause if
Yeah.
someone hasn't, then there's a chance that she might do it this
Yeah.
time.
Because there's definitely, for the most part, I don't think you can tip someone too much, but I think most servers, especially in Canada, since the wage is pretty decent for servers, if when I was working in the pizza place, if I got a tip of like $40, I'd be like, excuse me, did you mean to do this?
Yeah, fair.
So, Rebecca, you slam down your money, or tap, whichever one is more convenient at the time. Iona can be handling the till. You bust on out of there. Do you get into your car to be driven away, or do you just kind of take down downtown streets?
I'm going to look to Saber for recommendations.
That's you. You're Saber.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay, just checking. He thinking. He buffering.
Get in the car, or do you go? Do you just start walking down the streets?
I say we just start walking down the streets.
Fair enough. Okay. You start bustling.
Works for me.
Forrest.
Brain shut off for a minute.
It's a new game. It's going to take a while to get into this. Forrest and Assassin. When you get out, you already see Rebecca is gone.
Nice. Quick moves.
That is. Oh, good tip.
Oh, $40. Damn.
Right. Ain't now. Not the time.
Aqua Blue.
Sacre bleu.
I still have a living to make.
Hey,
Okay.
you got a life to live, and you're not gonna live it if you keep this up. Come on, let's go.
But they
we're-
weren't here to hurt us. They just wanted a cup of coffee.
What did I do? Now they know where you are. like a fucking.
Well,
Do we notice any shifts,
Uh,
like any presence leaving?
Sure.
Maybe not necessarily like the exact person, since it's
Yeah,
probably
it's like
somewhat bustling. But
really somewhat bustling, still rolling off the earlier presence suppression from Will and not Will, from Rebecca. I read the skill Will.
Rebecca's will now.
Yeah, from Rebecca and Forrest. But you do sense that one of the presences is gone, and as Forrest and Assassin start heading towards the church, you feel that the other one has also left.
See a little black cat skitter out the door.
guess just gonna pick a random direction to head then.
Okay. Give me a random
Uh,
direction you're gonna go to, and then I can see if there's gonna be anyone there.
Well, gonna roll a D4, and then 1 is north, 2 east, and then so on.
Okay.
Okay, east.
To east. So the closest east would either be the church or the zoo. Which one would you like to head to?
Let's poke around the church, actually. Yeah. I want to stake out the church and then see if anybody's showing up to, like, investigate, because,
Okay.
that, that sounds reasonable.
Fair. So you all head to the church. How do you travel, Forrest?
oh.
Get your moped. We're going. Kidding.
You know what's funny is I was gonna say moped.
Your old man scooter.
His old man scooter. He's got a moped. I think it's funny.
Is there a basket? Can there be a basket? I want a basket.
There has to be a basket
Yeah,
for the
there's a
cat.
basket for the cat to sit in.
The cat sits in the basket.
Nice.
Okay, so if you're taking a moped and Lancer is able to just jump rooftop to rooftop, Lancer's gonna get there first. Lancer, Ruler had mentioned that he's put up wards to keep people from going into the church, and you can sense that magical barrier there. It's not enough to, like, you can't enter, but it's one of those things where you can feel, oh, people are going to be, this is a don't look at me kind of barrier. I'm not here, just ignore me.
Do not perceive.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, it's still there, but as people walk by, they're, like, not paying attention to it. It's just, like, blocked from their perception. I feel like I'll leave this up to you guys. Do you guys think that Forrest should have to roll another stealth, or do you think Lancer's going to notice, hey, that person was there and now they're here?
Well, probably if, see him going into the church that is supposed to be, like, invisible to normal people.
Yeah, that's what I was really trying to say.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's
feel,
hard to
unless
hide
he's
that.
making a concentrated effort, really, really hard.
Yeah, so I guess in that case there, Forrest, are you trying to magically conceal yourself?
I don't know if he can do that.
Fair. Not every mage can do everything. That'd be too strong.
I think with what we discussed what he can do, I don't think he can do that.
Okay.
Then
Let's do it the opposite. Let's see if you guys notice Lancer on a rooftop. I think we'll do the same thing. I believe I had Lancer roll investigate. So let's do it the opposite. Forrest and Assassin roll investigate, and Lancer, you can either roll stealth or will to hide your presence.
Okey-dokey. Oh gosh, what do I have? +2?
Oh.
I will roll will as always. 'Cause
Can you roll will?
No,
this
we'll
instance?
investigate.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
you're
you were
rolling
I'm-
investigate.
Yeah, you're rolling
Okay.
investigate.
Oh, if I don't have it, is it just
Flat.
One
So
roll
just the-
D4F.
4DF. 4D4F.
Wow.
Uh, we want to spend a fate point to reroll.
You want to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can spend a fate point to re-roll your roll.
Hey.
Ooh, there you go.
Sneaky.
If usually it is noted that if you roll 3 minuses, you want to re-roll. So, Forrest, I guess you're kind of straddling the edge there. Same with wow, both you and Assassin rolled the same.
Mm-hmm. I just have a +2.
I don't think I'm gonna get much better. I don't have a modifier or anything. So.
Fair.
And I don't really know what aspect I would evoke there.
Fair. Okay.
Specifically, like, am I looking? I'm a little preoccupied.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. In that case, then, Lancer, you notice both Assassin, or at least you notice Forrest and a cat, and have that presence of, oh, there's a servant nearby as they enter the church.
Well, obviously, Forrest is the servant, the master is a cat.
Very much so.
That
That's
is,
how that works.
in one of the series, Fate Strange Fake, the dog is a master.
It's
Oh,
true.
jeez.
Enki Deuce Master is a dog. It's a wolf, actually.
Yeah,
but
wolf.
I don't hear anything specific about it.
And he's the goodest boy. Okay, so as you two enter the church, even though there is light within the stained glass windows illuminating much, you just feel that presence, that heavy presence of there's been death here. Assassin especially, you can feel that very much so. As you walk in, while clean, you can still kind of see the remnants of blood written on the wall, the message that the unholy war will end. There's no body here, but there is one person standing at the end of the pews is Ruler.
All right.
He eyes both of you, the cat. Do you stay as a cat?
I will until, so like I'll walk up the nave, on the red
Mhm.
carpet as cats do. And then when I get almost to where he's standing, I'll turn back.
Okay. As you requested, Assassin, he pulls out a chunk of wire rope. This is what was used.
Hold out my murder mitten.
He hands it over.
I think you.
Oh, my murder minute.
I hope it helps you in your investigation.
I will see. Shouldn't be too hard.
Is there anything else you want to do while you're here, or should we cut to the afternoon?
A local forest.
Guess one thing. After they enter, probably gonna dip out after confirming
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, just recon right now, not trying to.
Yeah.
Trying to stay hidden as well.
Really good. You've now got the identity. You each now have well, I guess it's up to Rebecca if she assumes Forrest is the other master. Do you think Rebecca kind of figured that one out?
I feel like if I suddenly got the feeling that I've been found out after
Interacting.
Forrest left and interacting and then bolted. I reasonable suspicion.
Okay. So now each side at least has one idea of one other master in the game. All right. Was there anything else, Forrest?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Gonna go to the zoo.
I'm gonna go to the zoo. Okay. For the afternoon, you head over to the zoo. We'll first cut back to Rebecca and Saber. What do you do for the afternoon?
Well, I think the most interesting thing I've heard so far, aside from the murder, which I know I do not have the skills to investigate a crime scene, was that a park became a whole forest.
Yep. Okay.
I want to see that park.
All right. So you head up north to Nose Hill Park, right here. There's a lot of history here. One major thing is that while there were, it is a large hilly location. A lot of people tend to come here. There's a lot of good bike trails and walking trails. There are trees, but they're a little sparse. However, now coming here, it has become a very dense forest. There are a number of people gathered around checking out this marvel that is now an intense amount of greenery in the middle of the city. Everyone's taking pictures. Probably you notice a few people live blogging, probably via, well, this game takes place in 2024.
Well, they're definitely live blogging then.
Yeah, I'm just like, I want to say they're like doing Instagram stuff, and I would say they're tweeting and such, but I don't even know if Twitter/X is going to survive to 2024.
No.
Just call it Twatch.
Twatch. Yeah.
Twatching.
Yeah, they're twatching right now. Maybe there's a new one that's really going to take over. They're on Blue Sky or
There's
co-host.
something on Blue Sky.
Yeah. This is our version of Calgary 2024. We can decide. Lot of people investigating this. Roll me a will.
Another one.
Both of
I
you.
leave all my stuff to Saber.
You are Saber. Yep.
Will. Modifier +1. Because it's ever.
Yeah, average. So you
Average?
just roll the
Okay.
dice beside.
Yeah, it's asking for a modifier.
You just
Oh.
put one in there.
Yeah.
2 and a 5. Okay. More so from Rebecca on this one. You feel the presence of magic in these trees, or mana, magecraft. Magic is a different thing.
Was I supposed to be adding a modifier aside from my skill? Because I just, whenever the modifier thing pops up, I just put it in 0 unless told otherwise.
The modifier should be the plus whatever you have, like good, great.
No, it should be 0. So like Matt's roll right there actually should be a 1, because it's
Oh yeah, it did
Um,
do +1
you
plus
don't
1.
need to do the roll for 4DF plus skills plus modifiers. You can do the one next to it, just skills only.
Oh, okay.
That is what I was asking at the beginning.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how the makeup
Yeah,
of
no.
this was.
That's fair. This is a new system to me as well, and new system on using it on Roll20, which thankfully has a very good integration for this, but still learning it. All right, so Saber rolled a 1, Rebecca rolled a 5. Saber, you don't notice it as strongly because you are keeping watchful vigilance as you feel the presence of another servant nearby. And I'm going to you're short an aspect.
Me?
Yeah. You should have
Probably my
5.
wish.
Oh yeah, your wish one. Okay, fair enough. You can add that later as you need. I was just looking to see one if I can compel it, but none of these fit the situation to compel. That's unfortunate. Saber, do you warn Rebecca of another servant nearby?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys do as you approach this park?
I detected there's mana here. I mean, obviously, the trees suddenly coming out of nowhere. I think is not a very big leap of faith.
Yeah, fair enough. Especially during the Grey Grail War. All right, so
I'm gonna go into the forest. I'm also gonna pretend to be live blogging. I'm not actually doing it, but I'm gonna pretend it.
what does Rebecca's phone look like? Do you have a case on it?
That's such a question.
Yeah, she's got like a purple case.
Okay. There we go. So you pretend that you are live blogging through this forest, which is very convenient because you can outwardly talk to Saber in this case. Just pretend that it's a live chat that you're talking to.
Yeah, it's just chat.
FaceTime.
My
So
God, I can't believe that this whole forest popped out of nowhere. It would really be an interesting place. Oh, I'm trying to think. It's very obvious this is like her first time streaming it.
So, what do you want to do to actively investigate the area?
I want to see if there are any. Oh, what are they called? Like the ruins or something for the barrier, like something that's causing this that I could find.
Sure. Let me see your things. Considering your magecraft, I think I'll let you roll will in this case. Six. Okay. Is there a way for me to roll in secret? Because I don't want to give away their stat.
You could just roll a normal 40F and then just add it in your head.
True. Thank you.
Or you can /GM roll, and then it would only roll to you.
All right, that too.
Okay, so that's a 0.
Ah, geez.
I'm glad to know that my ability to roll has carried over nicely. Although, because of the way the dice work, the odds of getting a 0 are most likely.
Tell that to Emily. 5s and 6s the whole time.
I mean, that's a 5 with a +3. So
It's beautiful.
yeah.
I like it. Makes me happy.
2 to 3. I mean,
Serotonin
those are
brain.
pretty good.
Okay.
Got my bad luck out of the way earlier, and I've got some more coming later.
Okay, so you win by a shift of 1 on this, so you succeed with no cost. You trace the magic, and the magic or the mana is coming into the trees from their roots, and you feel like a source leading inwards. And you can follow this. You don't get a cost at this, so you eventually come to a man who is currently tending to some of the trees. Don't need you to roll anything for this one, Saber. In front of you is another servant. They are a
Out in the
gentleman
open like that?
out in the open like
Damn.
that. They are dressed pretty homely. Their clothes are kind of ratty and makeshift. There's patches along them. He has big bushy hair and a big bushy beard, a large sun hat around them on their head, and they do not have any shoes on. And Rebecca, the mana from the trees is flowing from him into the ground around him and helping give trees the nutrients. These mana trees their nutrients.
Okay, by now I have materialized.
Because it is afternoon in October, while the sun isn't like setting at like 5 o'clock, it is getting lower in the sky, producing large, long shadows across the ground. So, Saber, you have materialized. What do you guys do with the presence of this individual?
Seems a little flashy, don't you think?
The trees.
Of course, the trees.
Oh, I don't.
Entire force sprouts out of nowhere, kind of tends to attract attention.
Well, perhaps. I wasn't really thinking too much about the attention. I just felt that this large city could use a little more greenery around. And this seemed like a fine place. It's a beautiful, beautiful park.
Won't disagree with you there.
So how can I help you? I assume you're not here to battle yet, as it is not quite time for fighting to commence.
Just curious about how this forest had sprung up overnight.
Nature is wonderful and can always find a way, and if we give just a little bit of hard work, we can help nourish it to great lengths.
And it's this servant here. There's no one else.
Give me notice. Probably notice. You're focused on this. I guess you're also investigating. So either investigate or notice to look around.
See, there's my -1.
No, take it back. Make it a 6.
Highest it could be is 5, I think.
That's pretty high. We'd love to see it.
Need to roll all pluses though.
He's you're focused on him and you try to like gauge the presence of any other mana or individual, and it seems like this side of this deep in the forest there isn't as many people, and you kind of realize you're not hearing the chatter of anyone around either. And he just says, "It is only I here. My master is busy doing other things."
Master things.
Naturally.
I am but a humble woodsman. I have a short time back on this earth, and I wanted to bring a little more life while I could.
I want to try to get a read on this guy, create an advantage with empathy.
Okay. So you're gonna create an advantage with empathy. So that'll be against his will. So you may roll empathy. And he just does not have anything there. Oh. So you succeed with style. Trying to double check when you're doing that, if you actually succeed with style, get a boost that allows you to get 2. Evoking challenge contest conflicts. Refresh. Empathy. All right. Empathy. Create an advantage. Yeah, so what is the aspect advantage you would like to have on this individual?
What are my options here?
Well, since you now know who he is and kind of what he's about, I think a good aspect would be that you know he has a weakness for plants.
Okay, I think so. That would be good.
Yeah. And for succeeding with style, you can invoke that twice instead of just once. And that is free. That is a free invoke when you want to use that to your advantage, whenever it is. It doesn't have to be this session. You have that until you use them. You can therefore get that for free to get a +2 on him.
That Tom Bombadil?
Hell yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, it is.
It is now.
Let me let me quickly go rewrite this character. Give me a moment.
Can't believe Tom Bombadil is here.
Okay. Good to note. God fucking damn it.
Sorry, Michael.
No, yeah, you're right. I'm now looking at pictures of him and holy shit.
It really is him.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me quickly just
It's a
change
Tom
his
Bombadil
hair
jump
color.
scare.
Whew. You can add the aspect cannot be corrupted by the One Ring of Power. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah, you, Mr. Bombadil?
So you got your advantage there, Rebecca. Is there anything else you want to do here? Or is there anything Saber would like to do? It's okay if the answer is no.
No, yeah, sorry.
Okay. Then we will jump over to Lancer in the zoo.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Lancer in the zoo. The Calgary Zoo is a wonderful place. Hampered only by the fact that it doesn't have elephants.
Fair.
Pretty sure, actually, it's no. No, I'll stop.
We're just gonna walk around it. Well, guess not necessarily walk, because it's not gonna be in physical form. But whatever.
you
Gonna
you
check
ghost
out the
around.
zoo.
Yeah, you check out the zoo. There is a wonderful Canadian section that is very hilly and is a lot.
They put
Many
Canadians in a
bison.
zoo.
Yep, they put they put the Canadians in the zoo.
Sketch Toonie, eh?
It has they have things like a bunch of bison there. There's
Don't forget about the groundhogs.
a ton of groundhogs. Actually, the groundhogs just get everywhere. They get everywhere. They're in every exhibit, but there is an exhibit for the groundhogs. I'm pretty sure the other ones are just wild groundhogs that have worked their way in.
The groundhog exhibit's actually empty.
While you're walking
They've all
around, getting away from the Canada section, getting to the others, there's a peacock that likes to just wander. There's also a section about dinosaurs, which just has statues of dinosaurs, because
Oh yeah.
Alberta is one of the leading, if not the leading location for finding fossils
In Canada.
in Canada.
See, that's kind of funny because Utah is also like one of the leading places for dinosaurs, but in America.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, yeah, that makes sense because the way the ground worked here, it just made a perfect
Oh yeah,
spot.
guess kind of north. So
Yeah.
yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Way the ground works.
Yeah, the specific types of rock layers in this area made fossils a lot more prevalent than other areas of the world. I learned that recently.
Nerd.
We recently went to the dinosaur museum.
We did.
That's cool.
Yeah. So as you're wandering around, the Calgary Zoo is always pretty busy. Oh, there's also a really good penguin exhibit.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
there's so many penguins. Oh my god.
They jump up onto ledges and are like right in front of you, and you're not allowed to pet them, and I think that's very mean. So,
Ghost pet for penguin.
yeah, ghost pet the penguin. It does its like little chirping sound they do when they're really excited.
Trills.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Best day ever.
Right?
Give me a notice as you are petting this penguin.
Ugh.
Oh. Let me pull up a sheet. I didn't have their sheet open. I should print these all out. Oh, literally nothing in stealth or anything. Dang. Okay. 4DF go.
Hell yeah. Nailed it.
You did. Sometimes a 1 is all you need to succeed. You get that magical sense again of, oh, there's someone here. And you see the way the penguin exhibit works is you go inside, and it's kind of a long hallway with giant water pools at about chest height on either side of you, and the penguins just kind of free swim through the pools and can go underneath the walkway to pop up on either side. And it's chilly in there. And you look around, and because of your wonderful roll of a +1, you notice another being in physical form that catches your attention. This is another servant who appears to be a young boy gleefully looking at the penguins swimming. He's got a flat cap on, very American garb. basically looks like could be wearing clothes from the 90s, so very bright colors and flashy. And you catch a glimpse at them and you're like, ah, that's another servant.
So this is like a child, you
Yep.
said, or just a tiny man?
No, definitely a child.
Sorry.
Okay. Is there like, does this child have a guardian?
There's enough people in the penguin exhibit at all time that if they do, they're not beside them currently.
Guess going to retreat somewhat and
Okay.
see if can just kind of like just like follow them, see if can maybe because presumably just a child alone at the zoo may raise suspicion, so Master might be there with them, so just kind of want to trail them from afar and see if can find figure it out.
Okay. I'm going to do you want to do what Emily did to try and create any advantage while doing this? Or are you just going to do your own information gathering?
Guess just do information gathering.
Okay. Then I'm going to just have you do a flat investigate roll. 2. Not too bad. While you're watching, there is never a point where any adult or otherwise approaches in a guardian fashion. He goes up to ask some of the workers and volunteers some information about the animals, and they talk to him then. And as soon as they've talked enough that they're like, hey, wait a second, you're a small child, where's your parent? He quickly bolts off to the next exhibit.
Oh.
Little bastard.
Okay.
Get it.
Well, do like notice that exchange? Like,
yeah,
that
you're
when he bolts
watching.
off? Okay.
Yeah, you notice that.
Okay, in that case, afterwards, probably just gonna dip out of the zoo. Seems like Master's probably not here, so no
Yeah.
point sticking around and exposing.
Yeah. Very well. Then for the final part of the afternoon, we will go back to words, Michael, Forest and
You got
Assassin.
this. Good job.
I got there.
You did. You did. Chess is muted again, forever and ever.
Rip.
I'm here.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Is there anything you specifically need to do first? Is there anywhere we should go?
I don't think so. I don't have anything to do. Would you like to go somewhere specific?
Yeah, I'd like to start. Are we still in the church?
You could have left the church. You got your item, and now you can go.
Yeah, that's fair. I just think it'd be really funny to do this at the church. I won't, I guess, because rude. Probably a little rude to do what I'm about to do in a church, so.
You should do it then.
Yeah, sure. It'll be funny. I would like to do the damn thing. Sorry, hold on, let me get my thing. Get my thing.
Very specific.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the damn thing with authority.
Do the damn thing with authority. Yep. I'm pulling up your sheet just so I can have the words in front of me proper. I wish these were in alphabetical order for me. There we go. Okay. So you're using one of your stunts.
I am.
So what are you doing?
Put my fingers in my mouth and I'll give a hefty whistle.
Okay. As you whistle, was this inside the church or outside?
Can I do this inside the church for fun?
Sure.
Or would they not be able to come in?
No, you can totally.
Okay.
Oh no, are you summoning a horde of cats?
Maybe.
So you whistle out, and there's like a couple beats, and then
I'm gonna look at Ruler with a smarmy ass little grin on my face.
pouring in from any open door or window, just a swarm of cats.
Called it.
And there are hundreds in the church now. Every stray in downtown
Oh, no.
Calgary has now been summoned forth.
I'm gonna put a couple little a pocket full of kibbies, and I'm gonna chuck it into the air for them. They can scatter some kibbies around. They'll have some food.
There's the cacophony of meows. Just
And then I will present the rope.
Okay, so the stunt. Absolute authority. You are good at being in charge, +2 to contacts as long as you are in a position of direct authority over those you intend to contact. So, what are you ordering them to do?
Find this.
Become bloodhound cats.
Yeah.
Use your eyes, your ears, your senses, your friends, your contacts to see if you know of anything like this. Who has something like this?
Okay.
You got
Fun
good
fact.
sniffers.
Yeah.
They do have really good sniffers.
So this is a case where you can roll 4df plus skill plus modifiers because this gives you an additional +2.
Yeah.
So you roll contacts with an additional +2.
See. Whoops. I forgot to do the thing. Just add a 2 to it.
Yeah,
it's
so you
four.
got a 4.
For a
All
second,
right.
thought you did like
Yeah.
4 minuses.
That would be so funny.
That would be pretty funny. I want you to make note that you will get information from the cats in next session.
Dokie.
As they not one by one, but like in droves, come up and sniff the rope and then start heading out.
Takes hours.
It takes a while.
There are many.
Did it have to be so many?
Anyway, I don't control how many cats there are in the area. It's not my fault that you guys suck.
That is
Got him.
that is offensive.
Aye.
All right. So, there was nothing else from Forest yet?
Just drowning cats.
It's uncomfortable. They're in my pant leg.
If you were allergic, oh boy.
I look at Ruler. Is he allergic?
Ruler is not allergic. He doesn't.
Can servants be allergic to things?
Maybe.
I don't know actually.
If I think
Can mana ghosts be allergic?
I
Is that
think
part of
so
their
because
thing?
like if
Yeah,
your
if they-
weakness was a peanut allergy and you managed to get them to eat peanuts,
Sure.
I'm
but,
allergic
like,
to stab wounds.
yeah.
yeah, if you summon someone who's like
Sure, if like they're
infamously-
known for it.
yeah,
but,
like infamously
Yeah.
has a peanut allergy or something, you would probably summon them with said peanut allergy.
Oh man, imagine if you were an incredible warrior who did have a peanut allergy, but because it wasn't known, you get summoned to this and can finally eat peanut butter.
You've been waiting forever. But you've been summoned so many times that peanut butter is just no longer a thing you want to see.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait, but isn't your memory wiped every time
Yeah,
or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time you are resummoned, you lose the memories of the previous summoning.
I forgot.
Yeah. Except for the few times where that's
Yeah.
not the case.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry.
Wait, so is Forrest French or French Canadian?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't expect you to say that.
I never fully decided, so probably French Canadian.
Hmm.
Okay.
But I have a running joke that I hate French Canadians, so
You
Wait,
specifically.
Forrest does or you?
me the
Chess does.
Oh, okay.
that
Oh,
I
so,
hate
you know-
French Canadians.
Let's just make sure we all
Okay.
say it's a joke.
It is a joke.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah.
The French
Quebec
Canadians
is
are kinda,
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he is probably French Canadian. But I am going to play him closer to actual French.
Nobody needs to know because
So he's
I
a French
can't.
Canadian who hates French Canadians. Got it.
No, that sounds on brand.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you have anything?
Hey, the master, come to me.
Is there somewhere we want to go in particular, maybe?
You might want to consider setting up, for the just in case.
Yeah, you know
For the
that.
tonight.
Uh,
Is there anything you want me to do as your servant?
uh, okay, so I guess I'll do it in character, I guess.
Sure.
So kind of. So, do you think that they are going to come back tonight?
Who?
Is Madame familiar?
Yeah. Can only assume, yeah? Wait,
So
think
we-
about it.
So we should be ready for a fight then?
Master, you should be ready for a fight all the time.
I've mentioned I'm not much of a fighter, yes?
Aye.
I was hoping to get Savins packed a particular punch to make up for my weakness.
Yeah, that's how you said. Sorry
I
to
don't-
disappoint.
I don't suppose the army of cats are well trained?
That are your cats.
Jeez, that would be cat massacre.
Yeah, so
Cats
joke
occur.
around them. Got you.
Cat aside.
Hmm.
Well, we're probably guaranteed to lose a one-on-one. Mono a mono.
Yeah. Little faith. Very little faith in me.
This is not my lack of faith in you. Just I know my own limits.
No.
And you, as a assassin, are probably more suited to subterfuge. Alright?
Aye.
So we should set a trap.
You good at traps?
None.
Okay. Alright. Where?
I am. My skills lie in.
Brewing coffee.
My skills lie more in reinforcement of others than trap making.
Aye. And combined skills. I'd say you're not that bad. Like, obviously. I can hold my own in a fight. Typically. Actually better. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, so what, you want me to put you out on the street like a giant cake? In a box? See what happens?
None. If they are going to come to the cafe anyway, then we just make sure we are ready for them. You can.
You really... Sorry. Do you want them to come to the cafe? I think it'd be better out in the... You know, and not there.
It would be, but they're going to go there anyway.
I don't know about that. Right? Like, you're assuming?
Well, they're going. If they are coming to fight us, they're going to go where they expect me to be.
Right, so don't be there.
But what if they destroy it? Some people are malicious.
Hey! Yeah, I know. But you're gonna have to tell me what you want me to do.
Well, where do you think we should go then? If not to my shop. Is there a preferred venue that you would like?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm one picking.
A
Right.
Petco.
A Petco, yeah. I'd like some kibbies. Milk if you got any. Recommendation: go there if you want. Don't go inside. Draw them out. Like I said, put you in the middle of the road like a cake. See what happens.
Well, it's a good idea as any.
Or find them first.
We don't know where to look. It is a big city.
Aye. And I'll go in town. Ready?
Yeah.
Technically.
And the only good read I got off of her is she's a good tipper.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Some of the cats that haven't quite wandered off yet come to you.
Do they have a concept of what a servant is? Anyone like me, you cunt.
Oh, would cats have a sense? Cats have weird sense of the unknown and stuff.
Only the black cats, though.
I don't know. I got a white cat. He's pretty.
My dog
That's
was
just
staring
a
at the
cat.
wall weirdly the other day.
Oh no, there's a ghost in your house.
Prove that.
Yeah, I've had some weird stuff. I'm gonna have you roll lore.
I don't have that.
I know.
Okay, what about my thing?
The authority?
No, my aspect. We talked about that today.
True. Okay. Yeah, based off just that aspect, I think you would know that in our world, in our game world here, I will confidently say, because we make up the rules as we go, that cats can sense spirits and servants. One thing to keep in mind, y'all can also spend a fate point to say anything is true, to give a story element. So if you want to say, hey, there's a person here I know, or there's a thing over here that I want, you can just make it be a thing by using a fate point.
I just want to use the cats as a buffer, essentially. Have
Sure.
them keep eyes and ears out for people similar to me.
Roll another contacts. This time not with the bonus, just normal
Okay.
contacts. 3. Okay. In 2 sessions, you'll hear back from these cats.
Man, that's not going to help me tonight.
It's not, but you have sent cats out to be a watch for other servants.
Alright, that's all I can do for now.
Okay.
I'm telling that to Forrest specifically, so he is aware. I have scattered the troops.
The troops.
Then
Man.
I'm going to push us along to the evening.
Okay.
Lancer, you head back to Chinatown.
Sure.
After your time at the zoo, night is coming to an end, so you're going to do one final look around. And you see standing on another building. And by standing on another building, I mean like on the edge of a building staring directly in your direction. Like a tall building. One that's like, that's not good. And you notice very quickly that a bunch of people just seem to kind of have vacated the area very abruptly, as if by a barrier is forcing them away, leaving a district here completely free. And this figure pulls out a gun and fires at you.
A gun!
I'm not going to make this a opposition. This is a warning shot of it is time to fight. Everyone around, Rebecca and Saber, as you're heading back home, Forrest and Assassin, as you're heading out, you also hear this gunshot in the air, which thankfully you all stayed relatively in this area. So I'm going to move us over.
I would like to merge with the shadows, please and thank you. Let me out.
A very tiny map here. Here are some pictures of Chinatown and zones. This battle... Yep.
The map's supposed to change?
Yeah, did it not for you?
No.
No.
It didn't? Oh, weird.
Oh.
Come on, work.
I can see it on
The
Twitch.
stream.
Yeah, why isn't it not... There we go. That was
Oh,
weird.
there it goes.
Jeez. Roll 20.
Struggle. This crunchy map, I love it.
Very crunchy map. So
Kingfisher.
yes, that points out to me every time I look at it. The one who is firing at you is here in zone 2. They're pale skin with kind of a magenta hair, a long coat. They have a saber at their side, and a large hat. This is Saber.
It's Saber, no.
You can set yourself
Not Saber.
in any of the zones except zone 4. So 1, 2, or 3.
2.
You're gonna go in 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you want to be? I want to be in the shadows forever. I don't want to be here.
Why can I not grab the edge? There we go. Whoosh!
Hey,
Ah!
big.
No, you're Lancer. Forest and Assassin, where do you want to be?
Yeah, Forest, where do you want to be?
Considering the location you're coming from, zone 1 and 2 would make most sense.
Probably 1. I don't want to be up in these people's face. I don't want to get shot.
And Assassin.
Assassin!
Since you had the most time to be traveling around, Rebecca and Saber, you can be anywhere you want. He's so cute.
And given where we were, I think like somewhere in zone 3 would make sense.
Okay. Rebecca. Make you Lorge. And Saber.
George.
And with this call to battle, a few others appear to fight as well. Staying in zone 4. The individual you met earlier.
It's Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil.
Bombadil's here.
Jump scare.
The child. Which I can't seem to grab the corner of. There we go. And 2 humans. Masters. Don't know if they're the masters of these servants or not. Also appear. 1 in zone 4.
Oh no, a child.
No, this one's not a child.
No, I know. I just looked at the screen
Oh,
right now and saw the child.
Fair. And you.
Me?
No, this one that I grabbed.
I don't see it. Oh, tiny.
There we go. All right. For everyone's clarity, the one's not described. The one with pink hair done up in a bun is wearing kind of smock? Nurse clothes? Is that a smock? I can't remember what it's
No.
called.
Yeah.
Scrubs. Thank you. Scrubs. There's a show about that I didn't watch.
I don't want no scrubs.
For reference on pronouns, pink hair, she, her, small child, he, him, Tom Bombadil, he, him, person that just shot at you, Lancer, she, her, and this other individual, they, them, looks like they're wearing kind of like a butler uniform and has very bright white gloves on.
Rebecca. Is that your butler?
No.
I don't think that's my butler.
Damn.
I think I actually know who this other servant is, but That's out of game.
Okay. That's interesting. You can message it to me later.
It's Tom Bombadil, obviously.
Okay. So the
Yeah,
way
They're all Tom Bombadil.
yeah, it's everyone is Tom Bombadil. The way
Tom Bombadil.
combat works in Fate is you make your physical and mental attacks at each other by turn order. Turn order is determined by first notice. So what is everybody's notice stat? One at a time.
2.
Ivy's
0.
2.
Yeah, mine's 1.
Mine's 1.
Where the flying dickle fuck? There it is. Notice is 2.
2. Okay. And what did you say yours was again, Emily?
1.
1. Okay. Double checking my NPCs.
You're asking a lot of notice for someone who didn't take notice.
Hey, you know, it happens. There's 0. Also 0. Wow, also 0.
Michael said that notice isn't important.
Wasn't important to these people. Oh, there's a 1. Okay, so top of the line is Ivy and Chess. What are your athletic scores?
1.
I don't have that.
Okay, so top of the line is going to be Lancer.
Hell yeah.
And then Forest. Assassin and Rebecca, what are your athletics?
4.
0.
Okay. And then I will.
Michael, he's 70-something years old. You can't say you expected me to have athletics.
You're gonna tell me that he's not, like, nimble as shit? He could be.
Both of mine have 0 athletics.
Michael, did you give them stats?
Okay, so the way this works for NPCs is you have different levels of NPCs, and they don't fully stat out like you guys do.
Okay.
So
he picked only fight in all of them.
so it goes Lancer, Forest, Assassin, which is pretty good for you guys. Followed then by Rebecca.
So pumped for fighting.
I have no idea how to do this. It's gonna be so fun.
And then that one, you don't know who they are yet. Okay, for all the ones that had 0s in there, Matt, what's your athletics?
Good, so +3.
Ooh, nice. So then we get
I win.
Saber.
Pretty sure can guess who Saber is.
Okay. So the way this works is you can make any sort of attack you want with someone in the same zone as you. You can also do all your stunts as necessary. You can only use shoot to attack someone a zone away. And you must use your action to move zones. So you would spend your turn moving to another zone unless you have a stunt that allows you to move without having to use your action. You can either attack or create an advantage to get aspects like Emily did earlier to get boosts. If any sort of situational aspect is going on that blocks you from moving, or doing anything, you would roll to overcome it. We'll kind of take this a little slowly. First, of course, is going to be Lancer. What do you do, Lancer? You've just been shot at.
Charge.
You charge at them?
Charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull out
rush.
giant ass lance and charge them.
Okay.
Assuming this is Archer?
The one on the building?
Yeah.
Maybe. You don't know.
Well, okay. That's fair. Well, just for rolling, because fate type matchups.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
You know what? That is
And-
actually fair. Should I tell you guys because you need those fate matchups?
Maybe.
If it's relevant.
Or you can add the positive if you. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
You can just do it. Yeah,
So,
whatever.
Lancer, just tell me, because it's on your sheet, who are you strong against?
Archer and Berserker.
Okay. Assassin, who are you strong against?
Rider and Berserker.
And Saber, who are you strong against?
Lancer and Berserker.
Uh-oh.
Well,
You know,
Berserker,
that
am I
doesn't even-
right?
that doesn't make sense.
Oh, but Berserker's strong against all of us, so.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Lance
Yeah.
definitely beats Sword historically, but whatever. So
I'm just-
this person, like, would the first aspect possibly apply?
If you need
It's some
to,
kind of buccaneerish.
yeah. So, you mean your first aspect?
Yeah.
You can, if you attack and you are underneath their defense, you can invoke that aspect to get a +2.
Okay. So just roll fight then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly. Oh, actually, I need to pull up that anyway. Okay. Yeah, you roll fight. I'll have them roll.
Whoa. Scurry.
Brum rush.
6. Jeez. They're going to roll fight to defend. I'm just gonna roll this, and if it pops up with their name, that's just how it works. Oh, it didn't. Oh, Jesus Christ.
0. Oh no.
That's
Oh
a
no.
negative 3 there.
I think they die, Michael. One shot.
Whew.
One shot.
Okay, they only have 2 physical stress boxes, so they're going to have to take a consequence immediately. So they mark their 2 box, they add a moderate consequence. How are you hitting them? Like, you're charging? What do you do?
Impale.
You impale them? Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, do you go for
Just full on charge.
do you go for the arm that they shot with?
Was thinking more aiming center of mass.
Center of mass? Okay. Sure. They take the a fire at you and you bum rush them. Before they have time to grab their saber to defend, they know they don't have enough time, so they start trying to shoot at you a few more times, but aren't able to get a beat on you with how quick you are. But they are able to quickly move just in time as your lance takes a gouge out of their side. So I'm going to put their moderate consequence as ooh. It's just moderate. It's not severe, so it's not having to go to the hospital level of destruction, but pretty rough. I'm going to say deep wounds. They have the moderate consequence of deep wounds. Oh boy. That 6 is incredible. I didn't even have anything I could do to
Well, if that's an archer, it's a 7. So that's silly.
Oh, I had 3 minuses there. I could have re-rolled. Do I want to spend my fate point to do that?
Like how even if you roll all positives, it can only tie.
Oh fuck, yeah, that's true. But I might be able to mark down a lesser consequence. So I'm going to use one of my 5 fate points to re-roll that.
Wow.
Wow. So that worked out a lot better. Okay, so we're not going to take that consequence. But I do have to mark my first physical box. All right. So instead of gouging them out, you managed to clip their armor and break a chunk off of it as they dodged just barely. Next will be Forest.
God. I don't know what I'm doing.
You can create an advantage or you can attack. You have a small child here and someone that looks like a nurse.
How do I create an advantage?
Each of your skills would have a specific thing on creating advantages. You're basically either creating a situation aspect that'll advantage you, like such as setting street on fire. So now they have to deal with a street that's on fire. You can also do things to them directly, like such as blind them or disable them in some way.
Use your words. Impose your friendliness. I don't know.
Yeah, you could do that. You could be like, I'm a good guy here, even though we're in this war. You can make them second guess attacking you. You could also create an advantage by giving a boost to your partner in some way. Or you could fight. Just go up and punch them.
Punch wizard.
I'm not a punch wizard.
Casting fist.
I don't. Okay, I do.
Have you seen that anime Mashal?
No.
It's about a guy who's going to magic school, but he doesn't have any magic, but he's super buff and strong and solves everything with his strength. Like, everyone's flying on broomsticks, but he just jumps up and kicks his leg so fast he stays in the air.
Uh-huh.
That sounds amazing. Matt, put it on the list.
What was it?
Mashal. Mashle.
Sure, that's not Mashley.
It could be Bachelet.
So there's a nurse and a
child.
Infant. A literal infant.
Can I tell if they're together?
Sure. That is definitely a form of creating an advantage. How would you like to? I guess you could tell via an empathy roll on one of them. They would defend with their will.
Yeah, I'll tell with an empathy roll. I want to see if they're
or you could try and provoke them in some way by getting them to say something.
Could I use rapport to kind of to be like to say something like sure to make a interesting team here.
Okay. Who are you saying it to, both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
guess to both of them.
Voice projection.
Voice projection. Okay. So roll your rapport.
Okay.
And I'll roll one for each of them. Okay.
Oh shit.
they don't say anything. Actually, you got a shift of a +2 on that, so that's a succeed with no cost. So you do get what you want. The one with pink hair rushes to the young boy's side and just makes a strong stance against you, ready for any sort of attack to come. So yes,
Okay.
these two are teamed up. I will mark them as both with a red dot, so you know that that is one team.
I assume I only get to do the one thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
However,
Give me any. Yeah. What do you want me to do? No. Go ahead.
for the created advantage, you get one free aspect that you can invoke on them. Which one would you like a free aspect on?
I guess the lady,
Okay.
the nurse.
So the aspect that you have on her, much like Rebecca knowing that the other one likes plants, this one will protect the kid.
Okay, 1 second. Let me write that down. I'm collecting these apparently. Pink
Yeah.
hair.
That is literally your job. That's your whole
will
thing.
Protect.
The kid.
I know I can't do anything else, but if she's like taking a stance, I want to kind of like.
Oh yeah, you can be ready.
No, I kind of put my arms up and I'm like, no, 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 no.
Okay, Assassin, it's your turn.
Who are you nodding at?
I'm trying to tell her that I'm not here to punch her in the face.
Oh, okay, you're nodding at her.
Yeah, no, 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 no.
You're not nodding at me.
No.
I will, if possible, take my turn trying to, hide.
Sure. So you're gonna roll stealth against their notice. Ooh. Okay, one of them does. I'm not gonna use another fate point just yet. You succeed
It was
with
a cat?
What?
What?
They said, "Is that a cat?"
Oh.
Was there a cat?
Was there a cat?
It wasn't. Where'd it go?
Okay, so you succeed with style. You get 2 free invokes on hidden. You are hidden.
Okay.
Rebecca, you see gunfire over to the east, and a individual has approached you wearing a butler's uniform.
So I can assume because they're here and this place is barrier, they're definitely not a normal person.
Yeah, they are definitely. You can tell. You would know instantly. Well, this is a master or a servant, one of the two. Via token.
Pretty easy to tell which one's a servant.
Yeah.
Else.
Usually they're wearing extremely weird clothing.
Yeah, I want to get a read on them to like know what their disposition is. Like, are they looking to start fighting right away? Are they eager to fight?
This person, very much. You don't even need to get a read on them. Like, you just look at them and they're ready to go. They're in the current state of, will you make the first move or will I?
Okay, I want to create an advantage for Saber
Okay.
using deception.
Okay. What are you doing for deception?
think about what I would do here. Some sort of distraction. Let's see. We talked about the illusions, but I don't know what the level of complexity we can do here. Like a loud sound somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, you can. I would say much like what's that one cantrip? In D&D.
Thaumaturgy?
Yeah, thaumaturgy. You could make like a physical, like a visual or an auditory with your magic, with your magecraft. So you're gonna make a loud kaboom somewhere.
Yeah, like that would off to their side. They might think that like, oh, I have someone hidden there who's gonna come out and get them.
Okay. You roll deceive. She is going to use they are going to use their stunt, Unbroken Composure. Your mental strength allows you to remain calm when others would be caught off guard. You may use will in place of notice whenever someone is attempting to surprise you. So your deceive versus their will.
Ooh.
Well, so
Okay.
much for
You fail to create the advantage, and you fail at a major. Oh no, it would succeed at major cost. So you just fail your action. The loud sound goes off, and there's not even a flinch on their face. And that brings them to their turn, actually, which is perfect. Wow, that worked out great. They are going to rush you, and they kind of wave their hand as they get close up, and like a string of liquid comes between their gloves, and it ends up whipping at you. You're going to defend. This is a physical attack, so you're going to have to use a physical thing like athletics or acrobatics or fight to defend yourself.
I'm going to use right place, right time, so I can use will to defend against physical attacks.
Nice.
I seem to be in a safe spot without moving.
Okay.
So, let's say a piece of the fire escape actually potentially falls down and maybe gets in the way.
Sure. So roll your defend. You're going up against a 3. Oh. So they tie, succeed at a minor cost. They do have an aspect. I'm going to use a fate point to invoke the aspect Best Alchemist in Canada, putting them at a 2. So you're going to mark your second physical stress box, unless you want to invoke an aspect of yourself to at a cost of a fate point.
Yeah, I think I don't get caught probably applies here, and I would invoke that one.
Okay, so then that evens out. You don't take any damage. All right. That brings us down to this individual here. So you went no, right?
No. Yeah.
He looks over to his master, and she's a little apprehensive about this, but nods up towards Lancer and the other one over there. I'm going to just roll a d6 to see who they are going to attack. Would you like odds or evens, Ivy?
Even.
Even? If it's even, do you want to be the one to get attacked or not get attacked?
Be attacked.
That's a 6. You just managed to clip this person in the side, and suddenly you hear or first feel the static charge as a bolt of lightning comes charging towards you.
Okay.
Roll to defend yourself. You have to beat
A 1.
That's not right.
-2 plus 3. No, that checks out.
Oh, it kept the other one for me. It didn't change to the new one. Okay. That's why. Because I was looking at, if I, for whatever reason, Roll20 is freaking out. When I unscroll it, it shows plus, plus, plus. Not minus, minus. So, okay. You're rolling to defend yourself against this physical attack. So either acrobatics, athletics, or fight. So that's, they fail, and you succeed your defend with, nope, not with style. You're only at a 3, not a 4. Okay, so you managed to defend yourself.
What's there an archer?
They are not.
Okay, fair.
Forrest and Assassin, you just watched this kid like pull something out and just kind of like whip their hand like they're casting a spell with a wand, and a bolt of lightning just shot out towards the sky.
It's Zatch Bell.
Casting the thing. Oh shit, it's Edge Bell? I think I get a +4 against Zatch Bell.
You'd only get a +4 if you called him Gash Bell, so I'm sorry.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Our new sub name.
How this person marked down twice in turn order? That's weird.
Rip.
Oh, that's
For
why.
fun.
I forgot Tom.
I'm Bombadil.
He's just vibing.
Vibing hard.
Can't believe you forgot Tom Bombadil.
Well, I
Oh,
didn't
no.
forget
I
them.
did
It's
too.
just, you know, I missed them in the turn order because I put the other person twice. You don't see it coming, Saber. I'm bringing up their sheet. Suddenly, little like pellets seem to be coming at you. I need you to roll defend in a physical form. So either fight, athletics, or acrobatics. You have to beat or meet a 6. Actually, sorry. That's a 7.
Oh, no.
So that would be an archer then. Or a berserker.
Tom Bombadil's a berserker.
That'd be really funny. Oh.
Shit, well, I'll defend with fight.
Sure, you pull out your sword and very quickly, like, try and attack them. Ooh. +3. Do you have any aspect you can invoke to bring that up to a 5?
I don't know. Could I use my sharp tongue against him?
I unfortunately don't think that's going to come in handy at this moment.
I don't know that he's corrupt, so I can't be a dashing defender against it.
Then I think
Tom Bombadil's pure.
Then I think you take a 3 shift hit here. So you can either mark your third physical stretch box if you have it, or mark your first physical stretch box and take a mild consequence.
I'll do one in mild.
Okay. Your mild consequence is going to be pelted.
Okay.
And they're going to activate their stunt Ricochet. Once per scene, when you succeed with style, which they did as they got a +3 shift on you, on a shoot attack, you may inflict a 2-shift physical hit on another opponent in the same zone instead of gaining a boost. So instead of gaining a boost, they're going to inflict 2 physical damage to Rebecca. Yeah, so you'll have to mark your second physical stress box there, Rebecca.
I only have 2. Does that mean something special?
Nope. You have a 1 and a 2, so you fill the second one. You still have your first one free. However, that does bring it to your turn, Saber.
Oh boy. If
Let's
he's shooting
fucking
that,
go.
if he's shooting, that probably does mean he's an archer.
Well, so far 3 different people have shot.
Yeah, but he has a
True.
gun.
Well, the one Lancer's fight had a gun. This one, you don't quite know what happened. You just suddenly got pelted with things.
Got a slingshot.
However, because I did tell you that that was a 7 instead of a 6, that is a very clear indication that, yes, that is Archer.
Okay, well, like I said, it could have been Berserker too, but
Oh, fair enough, but...
Wait, what? Why Saber Archer gets +1 against Saber?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, okay. Understood.
Archer, yeah, it goes Archer to Saber to Lancer to Archer.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
okay. Well, I place myself between words.
Rebecca and the other master.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, my brain is shutting down.
No, I know it's late. I'm probably going to cut this battle a bit short here quick. Now I have a gauge of how long things should take, and I can react accordingly on the next session.
And I want to I don't know. I guess I just kind of defend Rebecca.
You're not going to attack the master?
Yeah, I will, but I'm not going to be going for any, like, kill shot. I'll probably be attacking, like, legs, arms.
Sure, yeah, okay. So still make an attack action with, I assume, fight.
Yeah.
They will have to defend. Ooh.
That's a better roll.
Unfortunately, their best stat's not going to come in handy right now. We get to roll. You rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Rough.
Oh no!
That's rough,
no.
With super style.
I don't want to go for a kill shot. He says.
Yeah, even if I... Okay, so that's a shift of 7.
Hey, the tendons technically are a
Murder.
kill shot.
Yeah. So even if that brings it down to a 5, I'm going to use another fate point. I'm losing my fate points fast. Invoking the aspect for them has too much to prove. And seems to hold the blows a little bit, but you are clearly much more skilled at this kind of fighting. So that brings them to a 5 shift instead. So they're going to mark 1 physical and take the moderate consequence.
Foul creature, you would dare attack a woman?
Ugh.
Good.
So you weren't going for kill shots. Numbed limbs. Okay. So after that, we're going back to the fight going on with Lancer here. You are now side by side. You managed to, oh man, I already can't remember. Did you dodge the lightning bolt?
Yep.
Okay. You managed to dodge the lightning bolt, and she manages to pull out her saber and comes in to attack you.
Bring it.
Well, this is... Do they have... Nope. Okay. They are going to fight. You can defend whether you use fight, athletics, or acrobatics. I pushed the button. It didn't do anything.
Oh no.
There we go.
Just a little delayed.
Whoa.
Oh.
3 minuses. You know what?
Do you want to spend a fate point to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Fair.
Fair.
Whew. So they fail this. You get a boost on them. So on your next attack against them, you can get a free invoke. So you get a free +2. That is going to be... You get the aspect on them tripped. Or faulty footing. That's a better word for it. Faulty footing. They're not used to fighting on a building like this. So your next attack on them, you can invoke that for a free +2. You don't need to use a fate point for boosts.
Yay.
So now we're down to this individual. You went no to her. What does she got? What does she got?
I'm an old man. You wouldn't hit an old man. I put my glasses on. You wouldn't hit an old man with glasses.
Oh, wouldn't hit the bat with glasses, would you?
Man, I'm not a bat. I'm an old man.
It's a Bugs
just
Bunny
talked about
reference.
this.
Okay. They're going to roll they're going to do a mental attack against you using empathy. So you have to defend with will.
I'm not here to fight you, lady.
I mean, they're just using words. She's not attacking you.
Okay. You said the word attack.
Yeah, she is verbally attacking you.
You little bitch.
She is going to say at you,
Yeah.
I have too much on the line. How can a coward like you be in this?
Called you a little bitch.
Okay. So that is a shift of 4. I don't think you have 4 mental boxes, do you?
I don't know.
What's your will at?
Probably not.
1.
Okay,
Oh, wow,
so
they
you
must
should
the
have.
same stunt as I do. Make an attack with empathy.
Well, it's not a physical attack.
Yeah, and usually that would be provoke.
Oh, you're
Unless
right.
you have a specific stunt.
Yeah, you are correct. I'm apologize.
I'm apology.
I'm apologize. I will re-roll that with provoke.
Well, you can just use the other bonus instead of a +3.
True. So that was a plus plus plus. No, it was a plus plus
Minuses?
minus.
Oh wait, that's never mind. I'm
So
looking at the wrong fucking.
It was a
So
1.
The rolls were a 1.
Yeah. So she actually rolled a 1 on that, so it's a 1 shift. So you take 1 mental stress.
Okay.
Not as hard cutting. Thank you, Emily. I forgot that provoke is the attack. Next time, I'm going to have all of the things printed out and taped to the side of my monitor. Lancer.
Yes.
Hi.
Attack.
I'm going to check their sheet quick. Sure. You're going to attack. 3.
With the +2, so 5.
Right.
Gonna
So
use
that's a
one vote.
5. They're going to mark their second stress box, which brings it down to a 3, which means that she once again has to take a moderate consequence. And this time I will put the deep wounds on her. Forrest, you've just been berated by this young woman.
Yes. Command is a strong word. I don't fight. It's what happens when you make a non-fighter in a fighting game.
In a
Yep.
battle royale.
Look, I didn't think I'd be forced into combat right away. Okay.
No, I think that says a lot about the character.
Even though at the beginning he was like, I wanted somebody to pack a punch, actually.
Yeah, so he didn't have to fight.
Well, tell me to do it.
You can always choose to concede and run away.
Deuces.
Bye.
You gain a fate point for doing so. And I'm going to tip my hand here since we are now running a bit late. When it gets to all the NPCs' turns, they are going to start running off as well.
Fair.
Especially the ones that have taken some pretty major damage.
Someone made a mistake provoking Lancer.
Yep.
Guys, are you okay? Are you having a struggle?
Yes.
That's okay. You can always use your ability to create an advantage to help assassin. Give them a magical boost.
Okay.
That was one of the major things we figured your character would end up doing.
Yeah.
So,
I'm struggling because there's not, like... It's all so nebulous.
right. So then for your ability to help them out as a tuner.
That's the word.
The word
Like in
tuner.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know enough
Yeah.
about Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm gonna synchro summon.
I don't know what those words mean.
Don't worry about it.
In this
bullshit,
world,
bullshit.
tuners essentially strengthen magic circuits, bring out the best in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for your tuner ability, it would either be your will or your empathy.
Empathy. My will sucks.
Oh, so you're role-playing being scared. Good. Neat.
That works out. What's your role?
Oh, let me do it.
3. Create an advantage. You succeed with no cost. The difficulty on that was a 2. Sorry, I need to say those firsthand. So assassin, you get a one-time boost to a physical attack.
Does that stack?
In what way?
Well, I guess you'll tell me when my turn comes. I suppose.
Sure, yeah. For the most part, things do stack.
Okay.
As long as
Just
it's
Dang.
as long,
location.
yeah.
Sorry, also. For me. Just you can pick servant or master if that's helpful.
Servant, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Assassin, your turn.
If I'm hidden,
You are currently hidden.
Sneaky boy.
yes, I would like to backstab,
Okay.
which is really funny after the no, and then I'm like,
All right.
so if I'm going for the servant, then I am going to come up behind the boy.
Okay. And what does backstab do? Can you...
Yes, so when you can surprise an enemy or attack from a place of hiding, I can attack using stealth instead.
Yep.
If I succeed, I create a boost. And if I succeed as a style, I can invoke that boost twice.
And you currently have a free boost, so you get a free plus 2, plus your will, or not your will, plus your shoot. Not shoot. My God, what is wrong with me? Your stealth. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
So plus whatever I get from...
Yeah, so you can do the 4DF plus skill plus modifiers to add the plus 2 in here.
So
They're
it's just a plus 2.
yeah. They are going to, as a mana-filled individual, they're going to defend with crafts, as they have a magical shield around them.
Oh, caster, isn't it?
You know, I actually thought Tom Bombadil was caster, but I guess that's... Oh, wait. That's Archer, though, right?
Yep, that was Archer.
Is...
Oh, 4 shift. So they're going to mark their second physical and take the mild consequence, stabbed.
Okay. For fun, because I didn't describe them, he's got a set of gauntlets on that have
Punch
essentially...
Kitty Assassin.
Yeah.
You know what? In that case, I'm switching it to slashed.
Okay, that's fair.
You pop up behind, completely like they didn't even notice you. You slash and break right through their magic shielding that does the fun. There was nothing there, but then suddenly like a glass explosion. And then claws going down them. Oh, and you succeeded with style, so you get another boost with 2 free invokes.
Alright, I'm sure you'll tell me what that means when it comes to the thing.
Yeah, basically.
I trust you.
Yeah. Mark, so write down that you have 2 free invokes on caster. The aspect is called targeted. Now Rebecca.
I'm gonna hype up Saber. Like, wow, you saved me! You can do it! You're the best!
Okay.
So rapport to give create an advantage, give him elevated confidence.
Okay. Create an advantage 5. Creating the advantage. I didn't get to say what the difficulty was before you rolled. Though you just did you weren't very unconfident after your last attack on this individual. So we'll say that that is a success. Succeed with no cost. You're creating the advantage. So you get the you get a boost, so a free invoke there, Saber. What do you want it to be called, Emily?
I first went with elevated confidence, but I feel like heroic bravado.
Yeah, there
would
we go.
Be more thematic.
Yeah. So you get heroic bravado. Your next, you can invoke that on any attack for a free +2. It is, however, the person in front of you. Let me check to see where their sheet is at, what they're looking like. Oh yes, that's right. They currently have numbed limbs. They are going to retreat. They're going to concede this fight. They're going to go home and lick these wounds. So they currently are gone. And now it is Caster's turn, who has just been slashed.
Duh.
Who?
Get a little peely-wally over there, hey?
Yeah. I mean, it is getting late. I already said what was going to be happening here. He is also going to be going. Whoops.
Oh, but he's got advantage on me.
He does, but he is also he is a caster. He has 2 physical stress boxes and he took 1 out.
Not my problem.
No, that's not your problem. But he's going. That brings us down to
And Forrest is the coward.
Archer, who is going to also leave, though you're not entirely sure because you couldn't see him from so far away. Saber. What would you like to do?
Well, our fight's done. I say we go home.
Fair. The initial trading blows to gauge the enemies. So if you don't want to make any other moves, we can move on to the final person of the last 2 NPCs in turn order, who are also going to concede. Lancer, you managed to fuck up that person, and they're holding their side. And she's just like, well, nice to see another strong individual worthy of battle. But I'm going to take my leave for tonight.
Process of
Strong.
elimination.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
Ryder.
And then the nurse also runs off. Process of elimination, that's Ryder? What do you mean?
They're still Berserker.
I think I already know who this writer is.
Interesting.
It's moon cancer.
Yeah, they're actually a moon cancer. So, the battle has come to a close. Your first glimpse into the kind of damage the Holy Grail War can do. The Grey Grail War, sorry. We are going to start up next time with the possibility for you guys to recover. Though, has anyone take any consequences?
I did.
No.
The only consequences here is nothing.
I was pelted.
Yeah, was that a mild or moderate? I can't remember now.
Mild.
Mild, okay. So that's not a problem to fix. Mild consequences take a scene to recover. Moderate consequences take in-game session. So if you take a medium consequence, or a moderate consequence, sorry, at the last hour, you don't get that recovered until the next last hour. And severe take up to a major milestone.
Damn.
For now, we are going to end the session, so you guys do get a milestone. We get to milestones. Where were those in the book?
We still enjoy how that person was like, I gotta see there's someone else strong here after like we completely
Really destroy them. Yeah, absolutely.
They came in a little too big for their bootstraps, I think. Whoops.
256.
I meant big for their britches. I'm trying. Breeches? Breeches? Brachals?
Greaves.
Greaves! I hold many grievances.
Oh no.
I hold zero, actually. I'm good.
Oh, cool.
So for every end of session, you get a minor milestone. You can choose to do one and only one of the following. You can switch the rank of any 2 skills, or replace one average skill with one that's not on your sheet. You can change any single stunt for another stunt, or you could purchase a new stunt at the cost of a refresh. If you haven't got all 3 stunts yet, you can build up to 4 at a cost of refresh. Or you can rename one of your aspects that isn't a high concept. So that even includes your trouble.
I like my trouble.
Just so everyone knows, it didn't come up this time. In addition, you can also rename any moderate consequence you have so that you can start them on the road to recovery.
I have a question.
Yep.
Can you put all of those things in the chat?
Yep. I will absolutely.
Because I would like to do this after I use my brain.
Yep. Doesn't have to happen now. I want to thank you all for playing. I hope you had fun with that. Obviously, always a little bit of growing pains on new games, but I had a lot of fun with that. I think you all made fantastic characters, and had really fun interactions as we begin this war.
Yeah, it was a blast.
I had a good time. It was really goofy.
The next game will be taking place on December 30th. Hope to see everybody there.
Happy fucking New Year.
Yep. So, we'll see you guys all next time.